For the time being, I'd been seduced. Seduced by a smart new area of North London. An area which was going places. An area where people did brunch and drank lattes and dined at Latvian restaurants and wore Carhartt hoodies to make people think they were urban. Where the men wore media glasses and the ladies wore skinny jeans and ate croissants and read the papers on a Sunday morning in a place with a battered leather couch before having a walk around middle-class antique stalls with their thimbles and their spoons. And everyone was married. Everyone. I liked it, but I found it laughable, this row upon row of cliché I'd inadvertently stumbled into. "What must they make of me here?" I said one Sunday morning over brunch to Lizzie, my wife. Lizzie put down her newspaper, and I tore off another piece of croissant. I dipped it gingerly into my latte, and I raised my eyebrows. I was a bloody maverick. "Who?" said Lizzie. "These married clichés," I said. "These 30-something media glasses-wearing clichés in their Carhartt hoodies and their skinny jeans." "You're wearing a Carhartt hoodie," said Lizzie with a smile. "Yeah, I'm wearing a Carhartt hoodie, yes, but I imagine I'm doing it ironically. And anyway, I'm urban, aren't I?" She wrinkled her nose. "You're not very urban." "I'm urbish." "You're also nearly 30, said Lizzie, "and you're wearing media glasses." "These are not media glasses," I said. "These are merely glasses that are shaped like media glasses. At least I'm not wearing skinny jeans. I could be wearing skinny jeans, and then I'd be a cliché." "I'm wearing skinny jeans," said Lizzie. "Yes, you are. That's true." I shifted around on the battered leather couch. "Shall we have a walk around the antique stalls? How do you ask for the bill in Latvian?" The changes had started to happen without anyone noticing, but the signs had been there from the beginning. Just small things, like the day I'd had to look up the number of a builder to do some work on our new little house. Looking up the number of a builder is the first step towards actually employing someone. I would be a boss. Soon, the evidence of impending adulthood began to pile up. The fridge was our early warning system. Gone were the Herta Frankfurters and processed cheese of just a year or two before, replaced by skimmed milk and hummus. We had crisp white wine instead of cans of Stella. I ate low-fat pretzels with crushed rock salt where once Wotsits would have done. How had this happened? Was it the move? Or was it the fact that I was 29, on the brink of finally, undeniably, irrefutably becoming a man? But I wasn't a man. I was a boy. I had a silly job, for starters, a job which, at the moment at least, you could sort of describe as very minor television personality. That's if you were being kind. Quiz show host, if you weren't. I told you it was silly. I wanted to talk to Lizzie about what was happening, but she seemed so comfortable, so at ease with it all, so in her element, that it never seemed the right time. She brought home display cushions. She bought some sticks, which she stuck in a jar and convinced me were a dramatic focal point for our living room. She bought the box set of Krzysztof Kieślowski's critically acclaimed Trois Couleurs trilogy, which she assured me would explore the French revolutionary ideals of freedom, equality and brotherhood and their relevance to the contemporary world, and I'd smiled and hidden the copy of Kung Fu Soccer that I'd bought that afternoon in HMV. A week or two later, I got a text from Ian. "I have important news. We must meet up." I'd been in the queue at the post office when it came through. I texted back immediately. "All right then." We agreed to meet in an hour's time at a pub near me. "Next, please," said the man behind the counter. I handed him the slip of paper I'd received through my postbox that morning. He disappeared for a few moments and came back with a large and mysterious box. The day just kept getting more exciting. "Hello? Mum? Yes, who's that?" "Your only son." A pause. "Daniel?" To be fair, I'd only given her one clue. "Yes, of course, it's Daniel, yes. Hello, wee bean." My mum has a way of inventing names for me that had never before been said to anyone. "Mum, did you just send me a massive box?" "Oh, no," she said. "Was it too massive?" She also has a